Hey guys, Dark the Spy Soldier here. Welcome to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, the reason why I'm playing as Zack, you're probably wondering, in Final Fantasy VII Remake, isn't Zack dead, so how is he alive in Part 2 of the remake? The answer is simple, really. Zack's alive because this is an alternate timeline. The first part takes place during an alternate timeline where Zack's alive and Cloud is still Mako poisoned 5 years later. And Midgar went down due to some sort of tornado. Yeah, Midgar went down because of a tornado, and Barrett, Aerith, Tifa, and Red 13 are all dead, I think. But yeah, and Zack's still alive, and him being alive made a major impact. But, where he was originally supposed to be dead, him being alive in an alternate universe made a major impact on the alternate universe. Or the alternate timeline. So, yeah.
Get away from her! He's got a Buster Sword! Terrorist!
I feel like I should not have skipped to the other scene, and I'm so sorry for skipping a scene. I like how Zack straight up just punches him. But yeah, Tifa, Barrett, Red 13, and Aerith, I think, are all dead. And Zack's still alive. Cloud's still alive, but he's like Mako poison still. And he doesn't think he's a soldier, because again, he's still in a state of paralysis. And because this is like an alternate, the first part of the game is like an alternate universe. You see, Zack's supposed to be dead. So yeah. I just killed him with a punch. Get out of here. Aerith. I think she's dead. I don't know if she's dead or alive.
Where's the ancient? Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her! Just shut the hell up and search!
This is so messed up. All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
Yeah, I don't know if she's dead or not, but you know. That usually signifies that she's dead, but he winds up staying with her throughout the game, and they wind up carrying her around as if she's alive. When, yeah. As if she's, like, alive and in a coma or in a state of paralysis. So, yeah. Anyways, here's the original universe, too. The original timeline. There we go. So in the alternate timeline, Zack's alive. Cloud doesn't think he's a soldier because, well, he physically can't because he's in a state of paralysis because of Mako poisoning. I think some of the Avalanche members are dead. Like, I think Tifa's dead. I think, I don't know if they're actually dead or if they're alive and just unconscious. But I think Tifa's, you know, dead. Barrett might be dead. Red 13 might be dead. Aerith, I don't know if she's dead or not. But, in this one, this is like Cloud's memories, except everything that Cloud did as a soldier, quote-unquote, is not Cloud's memories. Those are Zack's memories, or ones that Cloud lived through with Zack that made Cloud... The ones that Cloud lived through with Zack that made Cloud think, hey, I'm a soldier. Yeah, ones that either Zack told him about or Cloud lived through with Zack that made him think, hey, I'm a soldier. But so everything you see Cloud doing as like Cloud, like him visiting his house, climbing to the top of the water tower, stuff like that. Uh, that's him being Cloud in his past. But everything you see him doing in as like a soldier, everything you see him doing as a soldier, that's not Cloud, that's Zack, but Cloud thinks it's him.
Wanna
Hard
tell
to
the rest of
explain.
us about you and
Sorry.
your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then. And the little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
Cloud sounds so happy. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck. Like, bro, you sound so ticked off. To be fair, he killed your mother, so I would be ticked off about the guy too.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey, man. Feeling any better? I'm good.
So that security officer right there, the one that Cloud said, "Hey man, you feeling any better?" That's supposed to be a conversation between Zack and Cloud. So Cloud used to get motion sick a lot, and Zack used to be there for him when he got motion sick. The reason why that security officer, if you look, he's got blonde hair. That security officer is actually supposed to be Cloud. That's supposed to be Cloud Strife. But, you know. And that soldier is supposed to be Zack. But because of the way Cloud's memories are, he still remembers. He kind of remembers who Zack is later on in the game, but he remembers Zack as like another soldier that he fought alongside. He doesn't remember Zack's the soldier, I'm the security officer. He says he remembers Zack and him are both the soldiers. So yeah.
Oh, look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Anyways, sorry about the pausing the game. I won't do it again. I mean, I will, like, if I have to, but I won't, like, you know.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first, and what do? Call a ceasefire with Utah, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some feeds in our 12.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Oh, I gotta remind you guys. I'm sorry. Stop getting mad. I'm sorry. I keep pausing it. Stop getting mad. I gotta remind you guys. I get to play as Sephiroth for like this part of Cloud's memories. I get to play as Sephiroth for only Cloud's memory part. I only get to play as Sephiroth for a little bit in the game, but I'm gonna enjoy it. I want that Buster Sword. That Buster Sword's so cool.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Dang.
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
Hey now. You gotta be nice to me. My mom said you have to be. Jerk. You know what? Fine. Get out of here. Chill, Sephiroth. You really need to relax, Sephiroth. That's so cool. I got to play as Sephiroth for a little bit. Because I remember in the original Final Fantasy VII Remake,
From the rest of us.
during... Sorry.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
So anyways, I remember in the original game, because I have the original game for PS4, and the original Final Fantasy VII, you don't get to play as Sephiroth, you get to play as Cloud, and like Sephiroth barely even lets you attack. Where in this one, you get to play as Sephiroth. Yeah, Sephiroth barely even lets you attack.
Sweet home,
So yeah.
right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents, though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
So there's this one line that's gonna be the security officer that represents Zack.
Hope
You
I
guys are
didn't
gonna
keep you
see.
waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
So I want to show you guys something. There's one security officer that actually represents Zack. Zack
Consider
Fair,
yourself
you know,
off
the
duty
soldier.
till sundown.
So yeah. So yeah, there's this one. Where is he? Which one? Which one is he? Is he this one?
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend?
Okay, that part's important, guys, because later on in the game, when Cloud remembers who Zack Fair is, he remembers that one line, and Zack goes, "But you must be interested in anyways, I haven't told you about mine. Her name's Aerith." And then Cloud remembers that Zack was there with him and that who Zack is. So that security officer representing Zack is very important because it's going to be who Cloud remembers later on.
Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right?
Yes, no, not really.
Backwater is an understatement. Don't blame you for getting the hell out of here.
Do you want to go?
They got anything worth eating?
I will grab my sword.
Thank you!
Oh, I forgot how advanced this game is. It's more free roam, more like Skyrim. The old water tower. It's more like Skyrim, though, like free roam. Also, I do remember Zack did come up here on this game to investigate this story, and he wound up
So how
finding,
did it feel being
and he wound
back
up
here?
finding a summon materia up there.
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
And Cloud, and I do remember Cloud went up there behind the scenes and stuff. And you're about to see like a gap in Cloud's memories, like later on when Sephiroth. We all know Sephiroth's a villain, so later on when Sephiroth becomes a bad guy, you're about to see a gap in later on in Cloud's memories that shows that he used to be a security officer, not a soldier. Yeah. But you're about to, but yeah, anyways, like, that was part of Cloud's memories, the one that, you know, where he climbed up the thing, the neighbor recognizing him, stuff like that. Also, guys,
Wait a minute. Is that Cloud? Silly boy. You should have let us know you'd be paying us a visit.
also, guys, so we know Sephiroth turns bad, but we're about to see the memory of that, like, oh, the one that Sephiroth, like, the one that represents Cloud was a security officer. I know I've said that, but I'm gonna say it again, because why not?
You went to my...
Yeah.
I figured you might be there.
This is also a Cloud memory. Anything Cloud does as Cloud, right? Anything Cloud does as Cloud, not as a soldier, but as Cloud, was a Cloud memory. Anything he does as a soldier is a Zack memory. So,
Remember my
yeah.
cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always... And that day was no different.
Well, that day was no different, but I think Sephiroth might have, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Then I stopped at my mom's.
Sure it does. I know.
Me too.
Yeah.
Fine. Cloud's like, man. Fine. Also, this game is more RPG-like than the previous one. This game's more RPG-like than the previous one. Like, you're, like the choices you make with each character, like, if you get their friendship level up, it impacts, like, one part of the game later on in the game. Like, the Gold Saucer, I think, it's like, you can go on a date with, like, Tifa, or, like, you can go on one with Aerith. If you go on one with Red 13, Cloud pets them. If you go on one with Barrett, Cloud gives them advice about relationships with Tifa and Aerith. Or, like, if you go on one with, like, Sid, Vincent, and... With Sid, Vincent, and Kate Sith winds up joining, and they all argue, stuff like that.
So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
Cloud sounds sad.
I'll be right there.
There's Claudia, Cloud's mother, Cloud's madre.
Cloud, is that you?
No, it's
Hey.
It's Bill.
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
So you got the spiky hair from your father, then.
My, so that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice.
You see, because Cloud thinks he's a soldier, not all of his memories are there, so he's like, you know, forgetting some core elements.
The man you've become. Women
He's
must
only
be hounding you
16.
day and night.
Not really.
Watch, she describes Tifa in this one. Watch. Shh.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations.
I'll stop pausing
in a
it,
big
too.
city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose.
Aw.
That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Well, here's the thing. You see, there's gaps in Cloud's memory that he doesn't remember. I think in the third remake game, in the remake
Wait a
part
second.
3.
You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Goodness! Is that you,
Our
Cloud?
reasons, Bet most of them had to do with you.
Anyways, like I was saying, you see those gaps in Cloud's memory.
So sophisticated. Can only imagine what their lives must be like.
You know those gaps in Cloud's memory with his mother and stuff? Well, because of those gaps, I think the answers to, like, hey, what did she say? Why did she say, wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You know, stuff like that are going to fill up in Remake Part 3 when Cloud gets his true memories back. Because right now some of these aren't Cloud's true memories. Not all of them. Some of them are Cloud being Cloud, but not Cloud being a soldier. So, Cloud was never a soldier.
A humble traveler of the world, and teacher of martial arts to the youth.
Sorry that I keep pausing it. Don't touch me. I will. I got my sword. You know what? I'm getting my sword. No, I'm joking.
Well toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
You're in trouble. Okay, we
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You see, Tifa doesn't remember Cloud being there. She thought Cloud being there after she got cut by Sephiroth. She thought Cloud being there was a hallucination after she got cut by Sephiroth. But you see, Cloud was actually there, just not as a soldier. He was there as the security officer.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir. I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa. You can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Oh.
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can
So-
ask anyone around here.
Yeah.
I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
Also, by the way, they made Cloud more powerful in this game, which is pretty cool. Sephiroth turns around like, do that again, I'ma deck you.
Not today.
You talk to him?
Sephiroth will turn around like, you do that again, I'ma pop you.
It's just one photo. Come on, where's the harm in that?
I love that. I love how Sephiroth freaking turn around like, one more photo. Take one more photo of me. I'ma punch you. Just the way he turned around. Do that again, I'ma deck you. Right in your face.
Say cheese! Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more.
Yeah, I guess we were. For a while.
Later. Anyways,
The
so
reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
So one of these security officers represents Cloud, and the other one represents... So one of the security officers is actually Cloud, but the soldier represents Zack, but Cloud thinks it's him. But one of the security officers and Cloud's memory represents Zack. It's weird. Because one of them's actually Cloud, but one actually represents Zack. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I know. I'm sorry. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Dark the Spy Soldier over and out. And next time, I'm going to get some combat. And I think we're going to fight. I think we're going to play as Sephiroth again, which is going to be so much fun. So cool. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Dark the Spy Soldier over.